To what kind of smoking laws are being used here in Illinois. Joining us now to talk a little bit more about this, we have Talia Oakley, a health educator with the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District. All right, so Talia, tell us a little bit about the state laws when it comes to smoking, because those have been changing over the past couple of years.
So in 2008, the state passed the Smoke-Free Illinois Act, which effectively prohibited smoking in many different public places. So businesses, workplaces, any place that has an employee, you cannot smoke indoors at those places. And also, you cannot smoke within 15 feet of any doors, windows, or ventilation intakes for any of those businesses or places where people are employed. So that includes restaurants, bars, and any business.
And so what about in central Illinois? Do we have anything in addition to those rules that people here need to be aware of?
So when the Smoke-Free Illinois Act was passed, the legislation gave individual towns and businesses the ability to expand upon the act if they wished. So there are businesses and places in central Illinois that have chosen to go above and beyond the Smoke-Free Illinois Act in terms of what they allow and don't allow with smoking. So you may find restaurants, for example, that have smoke-free patio areas. Even if those patios are greater than 15 feet from a door or window, they are allowed to ban smoking out on their patios.
And is there a way to tell, is there a uniform way that they have to alert you to let you know if you can smoke somewhere or not? Or do they have signage that's typically up?
Yes, so if a business chooses to make an area of their business or property smoke-free beyond what the Smoke-Free Illinois Act makes them do, essentially, then they would need to put up some sort of signage. But if you don't see any signage, you could always ask the property owner or an employee there what the rules are.
And what if you see someone who is breaking the law, and what's the report process like if you want to go about either reporting that person or that business for not complying?
So there are two ways that you can make a complaint about somebody breaking the Smoke-Free Illinois Act. You can contact the Illinois Department of Public Health, and they will send your complaint to the health department that is in that jurisdiction. Or if it's here in Champaign County, you can contact the Public Health District here, either through our website or give us a call, and we'll look into the complaint and speak with the business owners.
And so have you guys gotten a lot of complaints?
We get a steady number of complaints.
Okay.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about enforcement, though, because I know that was one of the big questions when the Smoke-Free Illinois Act went into effect. It was, are people going to follow these rules, and how is that going to be enforced?
So for the most part, people are following the rules. Businesses are doing a great job of making sure that smoking doesn't take place in the business or near. But in terms of enforcement, if we receive a complaint, first we'll contact the business and just let them know that somebody was concerned about smoking on their property. And then if it's not remedied, if the business doesn't do something about it, then there are fine systems in place.
Is there any law or any one rule or any part of the act that you find people either most often don't understand or don't follow?
I would say smoking within 15 feet of doors or windows, just because 15 feet, it's a hard distance to gauge when you don't have your measuring stick with you.
Sure.
So sometimes it can be hard to know exactly how far from a door or window you need to stand in order to be outside of that range.
All right, very good, Talia. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Up next.